gorgeous. So, thank you. Well, good luck today, and thank you for joining us. Thanks. And now let's send it back up to Jason. Hi, I'm here with Blaze, the captain of the Ducks. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
So, the Ducks are playing their second game of the doubleheader today. So, how did you do in your first game?
We won 6-3. We beat the White Walkers. It was a big, important game for us. They've won the championship or been in the finals the past couple of years. And we won several years ago, but every other team seems to be getting younger, and we're all getting over 30. So it was nice to come back and beat them. We've kind of been down the past couple seasons, but we're hoping that we turn things around and start crushing the competition. So it was a good win.
How do you feel? Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel going into the second game today?
Tired, yeah, tired. But I think we feel strong and ready to go. We added a couple new players last season who've been really helping us out. Eileen, our goalie, seems like she's ready to get out there and just stop a lot of shots. And I think we feel confident playing behind her right now, and hopefully we'll get a win. Untouchables is a good team too. They're really fast, and I think they're younger than we are too, which makes it harder on us old guys. But I think we're gonna do okay.
So, as the captain of the Mighty Ducks, let me ask, as the Ducks, who is your favorite Mighty Duck?
Oh, Mighty Duck. I don't know. I definitely like Goldberg. I think everybody likes Goldberg. I really like the dude who had the cowboy lasso. I can't remember that guy's name, but when I was growing up, I really liked the cowboy guy who appeared in Mighty Ducks 2 or something like that. So, outside of Goldberg, he'd probably be my favorite.
Well, I think that you're my favorite Mighty Duck.
Thank you, yeah.
Well,
I need all the support I can get. So.
Well, good luck today, and thank you for joining us. And now let's send it back upstairs to Jason.
Thank you, Carolyn, and with that, we begin this feature game matchup between the Untouchables in green and the Ducks in purple. I'm your play-by-play man, Jason Stitcha. An exciting, pulse-pounding matchup here, folks. The Ducks playing their second game of the day. They were able to beat the White Walkers by a fairly comfortable margin. They are looking to repeat that result here against the Untouchables. Bill Weeks with a shot. Tammy makes the save. Another shot, but it goes wide of the net. John Gramlich behind the UT net, taking his time, looking for the right play. Gets it to Joe Shea. Joe Shea trying to get by the Ducks defenders, nothing doing there. James able to make a nice move and takes it into neutral. Oh, he's got a bit of a break here. Gets by Jay Hunter. He is tripped and not able to get the shot off there. Play will be halted as UT has touched up. A clear-cut tripping that broke up James's scoring chance. Doesn't look like there will be a penalty shot awarded, simply a 2-minute minor against UT. Brian will be assessed a 2-minute trip, and with that, it's going to be hooking, as a matter of fact. Kevin Shea, the official, correcting me there. So hooking against the Untouchables leaves them shorthanded for the next 2 minutes, or until the Ducks score, whichever comes first. Joe Shea around to Jay Hunter. Jay ices it down, legal to do as they are shorthanded. Lots of time for the Ducks to work with here. Still in the zone. Untouchables being a little aggressive on this PK, and Weisgarver were able to keep it in play. John Gramlich trying to bring it down. Not having much luck. Finally gets it to the neutral zone. Tracy stops it, pulls up, gets it to Bill Weeks. Bill Weeks couldn't bring it any deeper into the zone due to the efforts of Joe Shea. Jumped down by the Ducks. Looked like it might have been icing for a moment there, but it was waved off. Jay Hunter able to ice it down there. So play will continue here. Diane Leitner subbing for the Ducks today. Gets it to neutral. Gets by everybody. Jay Hunter lofts it into neutral again. Not as deep as he probably would have liked, but it does the job. Tracy clears it forward. Play continuing once more in the Ducks defensive zone. Time continuing to tick down on UT's penalty. But it's almost looked like they've been on the power play at times rather than the PK. Tway trying to pull the trigger there, but couldn't settle it down. Joe Shea holding up, allowing the penalty to expire. Trying to centering pass there. It's going to find the back of the net. Not a shorthanded goal as the penalty did run out. But it's good enough for a goal, or it's good enough to go on the scoreboard, folks. Untouchables goal, putting them ahead 1-0 over the Ducks here with 11:15 to go. Not sure who had that goal there. A little tough to see from my angle. Joe Shea, I believe, had the assist. The Skinnerod clears it forward, but James is able to come away with it in the end. James gets it behind Untouchables nets. Unably kept in, and now John Gramlich, nice move around, but Honey is able to swipe it aside. Melissa Hoyle trying to make a play happen, couldn't do so. That shot goes off the backboards. Rocket coming from John Gramlich there. A little bit of time to work with. It goes all the way down, no icing here. James able to win the race. Looking for Blaze. That's Lacero. It goes to Melissa. Melissa's shot, but it goes wide of the net. Good chance for her, but could not capitalize there. It goes all the way down. Ducks swinging around the boards. Honey Jurgen gets it out into the neutral zone. James held up, and that was enough time for Brian to complete the back check. Blaze Etzel couldn't make anything happen there. Tway jumps it, but UT couldn't make anything happen. Quick shot, it goes wide of the net. It's gonna go for an icing as he was just behind center. Can't dump it that deep unless you're at center ice, quote unquote. But he was not. .925 and counting here, folks. In the first period, we do have a running clock in the DCHL, except in very specific circumstances. But we're a long way from any of those occurring. Melissa couldn't get out of the zone, and Weiscarver with the keep there. John Gramlich trying to settle it down. Backhand attempt, but Diane Leitner's stick was in his way. Finally comes out to neutral. Bill Weeks trying to get by Jay Hunter. Nice swipe by Jay, forcing that ball offside. Joe Shea. Pass to Brian, but does not finish with a shot. Joe Shea has it in the corner. Continuing to battle hard against James. Two very skilled players, and James, it appears he has broken his stick as he dropped it and threw it aside. He's coming off now to the bench. Brennan will go on in his place. Gonna go all the way down here. Brennan wins the race, no icing. Brennan gets it by Ann, tried to pass, but it went off the back of the net. Diane keeps it in there, pass to Brennan. Brennan passed to Bill. Bill spun and shot it, but it was blocked by Brian's stick. Brennan, no look pass there. It's turned over to John. John to Joe. Joe Shea across the center, gets it back to John Gramlich. Off his stick, takes a spill, tried to force it to the net anyway as he fell, but couldn't get the right angle on it. Bill Weeks now with a nice pass to Brennan. He holds up. Quick shot, saved by Tammy with her blocker. Brennan keeps it in there. It was in midair, but he was able to bat it down anyway. Quick shot by Brennan. High and wide is the result. Bill Weeks trying to go behind the nets. Tried to backhand it, but both Ann Weiscarver and Jay Hunter's sticks were there to block it. Turned over to Joe Shea. He crosses into the offensive zone. Brennan's able to swipe it out. Bill Weeks now has Blaze trailing with him. Chooses to pull the trigger. Rebound came to Blaze. Brennan dives and keeps it in play. Another quick shot. Spinning was Bill Weeks there, but it went high and wide. Out of zone it comes, no icing. Ducks have some time and space to work with. Jamming up the boards, gets by Jessica Nayrod. Honey swings it up. Joe Shea with a nice read, able to stretch out his stick and come away with it. Off the backboards it comes. The Untouchables could not hand the hammer at home. Quick shot by Brian. Off the backboards again. Pass to Tway, but couldn't settle it down. Played all the way out to the other side of the ring. Blaze, oh! Fortuitous bounce for the Ducks. Oh, and a swing and a miss by Brian. Tammy, though, very alertly recognizing the danger there and covering it up for the whistle. Deflection came off of UT right to James's stick. But the Ducks do not find the back of the net. It is still 1-0 Untouchables. John Gramlich has Joe Shea with them, drops it back for him. Shot and a goal! A lot of space to work with, a nice give and go. And UT once again on the board there. 2-0 in their favor. And with that, we'll take a quick commercial break and resume on the drop. See you in a moment. Welcome back, folks. After the Untouchables' second goal of the game, play has resumed. John Gramlich looking to score a third UT goal. Doesn't find it there. Goes just wide of the post. Tracy Bannister moving with it now. John comes in to help out. Couple sticks got tangled up, but no high sticking. John moving again and scores the goal. And that'll make it 3-0 in favor of the Untouchables. As I mentioned earlier, folks, this is the Ducks' second game of the day. They played the White Walkers and were able to come away with, I think, a 4-goal victory against them. They're having a tough time against the defending Pro Division champions in the Untouchables. Bill Weeks lost control of it. Jay Hunter carries it into the offensive zone. Nice swipe by James. He's able to get it out of the zone. Tway dumps it. Shot, oh! Is that gonna be a goal? I apologize, folks. The camera jerked down and I missed it. It was a dump by Jay Hunter, but it deflected weirdly off of Eileen and behind her. That's going to make it 4-0 in favor of the Untouchables. Might have been Tway actually on that goal. I'm not entirely certain. It was either Tway or Jay. It was close. It looked like it might have been offside. But Tway or Jay choosing to dump it anyway. And in the end, the referees rule it as a good goal, which just goes to show, folks, always push it toward the net. Let the referees tell you it's the wrong thing to do. Because sometimes it might be close enough to where the goal stands. Way keeps it into the offensive zone, but it's quickly hit out by the Ducks. Bill Weeks across the center, gets it to Melissa Hoyle. Melissa carries it along the boards. Gets it to James. James, quick shot off the crossbar, but not in to the net. Way backhands it out. Gets it to Joe Shea. Joe Shea now moving with it. He's got Jay Hunter with him for some support. Quick shot off the pad, it went. Eileen making the save there. Joe Shea settles it down. Jay Hunter kicks it to Joe. Joe Shea, oh, has Tway there, but Tway's shot went just wide of the net. Tway's gonna have another crack at it. Oh, off the crossbar. No goal. Joe up to a wide open Brian, who's there at the point. Brian shooting to dump it back to Joe Shea. Tway swinging a miss there on the one-timer. And Melissa successfully bringing it out of the zone, gets it to James. James tried to get to Blaze, but it was behind him. Blaze, shot from the point, deflects off a couple of bodies into the opposite corner. James has control now. Nice backhand chip, but it hopped over Blaze's stick. Joe Shea now retreating deeper into his zone to buy himself some space. Really shoots the pass to Tway. Tway to Jay Hunter. Jay back to Brian, who was waiting at center, but it hopped off of his stick and deeper into the zone. UT backing off. Jay Hunter deciding that he will put some pressure on, but it comes too little too late. Brian comes to back down in the Duck zone. Again, UT not bringing any pressure here. Content to play it safe with 50 seconds remaining in the second. Joe Shea to Jay Hunter. Quick shot. Save! Eileen able to get down and stop it with her pad once more. Brennan trying to score a goal here to close out the second. Pulls the trigger, but it went wide of the net. Honey keeps it in play. Gets it to Blaze. Etzel. Blaze to Brennan, but nice read by Tway. He swings it out of the zone. Joe Shea couldn't make anything happen there. He's got to touch up. He does. 20 seconds to go. Jay Hunter tried to drop pass to the point, but Blaze was able to break up that play. Bill Weeks pulled the trigger, blocked by Brian. Just A-Rod running it down. And it looks like she's going to hold it in the corner as time will expire without a shot on net against Tammy in that final sequence there. Going to head into the third period with a 4-0 lead in favor of the Untouchables. Still plenty of hockey left to play though, folks, and you never want to count any team out of it, particularly the Ducks. So they will make some adjustments and hopefully come back with some more firepower in the third. That'll do it. We're going to throw it down to Carolyn for another player interview. See ya for the third period of play in a minute.
I'm here with Eileen from the Ducks. So Eileen, this is a rare game where we have two strong female goalies that are playing against each other. How do you feel about that?
I think it's great, you know, I think it's good. You don't see a lot of female goalies in the sport, so it's always good to see, you know, some females out here. And we're always trying to, you know, I'm a big proponent of, you know, making the sport bigger for women. I've been playing my whole life, you know, and it's good. It's changed in the past 20 years. There's so many more women now, so it's good, you know. And I'm just going to go out there and play what I do and play some hockey. And,
well, I heard that this is your 5th game today?
This will be my 5th game today, yes. It's a lot.
What do you do to make sure that you're in shape for all of this great time?
You know, I just stay hydrated. You know, I'm constantly stretching. You know, even during the game, anytime there's like a downtime, I'm always stretching my muscles out so nothing gets too tight. A couple Red Bulls are in there for sure, and just, you know, just making sure I'm my up and downs, like I'm not going up and down too much, because that just takes a toll on my legs. So.
Well, good luck today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And now back to you, Jason. Hello, and I'm here with Tam, the goalie for the Untouchables. So Tam plays goalie for her team, the Untouchables, at floor hockey, and then also on an ice hockey team. So tell me, how is it different playing goalie on floor hockey versus ice hockey?
Obviously, you can't slide because there's no ice. The ball also travels differently than the puck does. The puck is a little bit heavier. The ball will actually curve on you. So a lot of the long shots will dip, or if you take a weird turn or something that, you know, you're not used to going from, all I've played is ice hockey for 27 years. And coming into this, it was a little bit of an adjustment, but now I can kind of adjust myself to facing the ball rather than the puck. So now I know what it's going to do, as opposed to, you know, what the puck does. It's a little bit harder to control rebounds and the things like that, because the ball is so light, it really just bounces right off. It's not heavy like the puck is, so it's a lot different. They're both challenging, but they're different.
Do you have a preference for which one you like better, or is it just a totally different?
It's actually just totally different. I mean, I've been playing ice hockey for so long. I'm very comfortable on the ice. It's only, probably been a year since I started playing floor hockey. So it's just a little bit of an adjustment. I like them both. I mean, I think it's a good exercise, good people, fun group of people to play with and against. Everybody's pretty nice, so yeah.
Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to us, and good luck today.
Thank you.
And back to Jason upstairs.
Thank you, Carolyn, for that eye-opening interview. We return to the third period of play here between the Ducks in purple and the Untouchables in green. Untouchables enjoying a 4-0 lead here. I'm your play-by-play man, Jason Stitcha. Ball goes deep into the Duck zone. John Gramlich trying to make something happen. Pass it to Justin Arod, but nice play there by Brennan. He's going to try and get past Ann Weiscarver. He does. But the pass goes behind everybody. Chipped out of the zone by Joe Shea. Tracy, not much time to work with, but she swings into Diane to buy herself a little bit more time. John able to get into the zone. John Gramlich, oh, spinning shot that gets through Eileen's 5-hole. And that'll make it 5-0 now in favor of the Untouchables. The Untouchables are the reigning Pro Division champions. They beat the White Walkers in a shootout to close out the 2014-2015 winter season of the DCHL a few weeks ago. And they're certainly playing like defending champions here. Oh, it's loose! And looked like there was a whistle there. I'm not sure if the referees lost sight or if it went into the nets. And it looks like it is going to be a goal. And yes, it is a goal, folks. James was able to poke it in past Tammy. So the Ducks finally on the board here. Still a long way to go, but they have finally found some offense. And a good thing too, early on, is that buys them a little more time to get back in this. Quick shot from Brennan goes wide. Tammy might have got a piece of it, not entirely certain. Bill Weeks trying to kick it to his stick. Nice shot, but stopped before it got to Tammy. Came out of the zone. Tracy has to hold up. She dumps it deep. Way stops it. Has a lot of time and space. Chips it high, but unfortunately for him, it hit the backboard there. The basketball net, and so that'll keep the ball in the Untouchables defensive zone. Untouchables win the face-off, unable to get it out of their defensive zone thus far, however. Looks like Brian is able to succeed. Chip forward, James. Couldn't make anything happen there, but good back checking by him. He makes up for his mistake and is able to get it to Brennan. And the Ducks are offside. Melissa, the initial offender, and then James also jumped ahead of the play there. It's going to be a call here. Gonna have a draw, one zone deeper. Not sure what the call was. I'm guessing a hand pass or something of the sort. Hand pass, indeed. And because it went from one zone to the other, the draw is taken closest to the offending team's defensive zone. Honey stops it. Has a moment and gets it up the boards to Brennan. Brennan chips it ahead, but too far out of his reach it goes, and Jay Hunter now turning and take it the other way. Nice pass by John Gramlich there. Jay Hunter behind the Ducks net. Tried to get it to the point, but it went by everybody, including Jessica. Tammy stops it, and after a moment to think about it, she chooses to cover it up for the whistle. In the DCHL, folks, we have a very special rule. We have a 2 women on the floor at all times requirement. And if one of those women happen to be a goalie, then you can play 4 men out on the floor, and that is what UT typically chooses to do, as they have Tammy as their netminder. Breakaway here, John Gramlich had Joe Shea coming with him for a 2-on-1, but nice play by the Ducks defender. Another quick shot, but went wide of the net there. Brian trying to make something happen there. Jessica Nairad with a shot from the point, but it doesn't get through traffic. Jay Hunter holds up. Tried to clear it out. It went off of Jessica. Bill Weeks, quick shot, and Tammy's able to find it and covered up for a whistle again. The Ducks having some quality chances here in the third period after a couple periods of mostly stagnation. They still got to score 4 goals to tie it, but they're getting their chances. Shot there, it goes off of Tammy's shoulder and behind the net. Blaze Etzel steals it, gets it behind the net again. And that one's gonna find the back of the net. So after a good bit of cycling, the Ducks get on the board for their second goal of the game. And you sense something like that was about to happen. The Ducks were enjoying a bit of sustained time in the offensive zone. They kept it behind the net as long as they could, had great patience, and in the end they were able to find the back of the net and cut the deficit to 3. Play continuing along the boards. Joe Shea now taking it forward. Nice move. Looked like Untouchables might be offside. That's why, I assume that's why Joe Shea backed off. Back door's open. Bill Weeks waiting for a pass, but it does not come. Some physicality along the boards. Way tries to get it out. Tracy initially stopped it with her foot. Breakaway here by Joe Shea. And nice save by Eileen. Joe Shea normally dekes and tries to fake out the netminder. Just pulled the trigger there, and Eileen was in the right position to make the save. Outstanding work by her. Way with a chance at it. Top of the face-off circle. Shot, but it's blocked by Tracy. Shea gets it deeper, and looks like Tway will retrieve it again. Switches with Joe. Joe Shea tried to chip it forward. Quick shot, wide of the nets. Joe Shea has it again off the back boards. Tried to fake out the netminder and get a wraparound, but nothing doing there. Ann Weisgarber trying to keep it in play. She does. Another shot, but again, doesn't get through traffic. Ducks do a nice job blocking shots in that instance. James gets around Jay Hunter. Shot from a tough angle that's saved by Tammy. Blaze Etzel gets it to Bill Weeks. It goes to Diane. She can't settle it down though. Now John Gramlich taking it the other way. 2-on-1 here, but John's gonna keep it. Saved by Eileen. Another save by Eileen. What a couple of quick saves, folks, by Eileen Richardson. She stopped 2 breakaways in a row and saved the rebound that came off of that breakaway. Played back to Melissa. And then played out, intended for Bill Weeks. It looks like he's going to beat the icing here. And yes, he will. Brennan's wide open at the back door, and he does not find the back of the net there. Had Brennan elevated a little bit more, it would have went over Tammy's pad. But as it stands, Tammy was able to make the save and control the rebound nicely to keep this a 5-2 contest. Good keep by the Ducks. Melissa able to keep it in for a moment longer, but now it's out. Ryan taking it the other way. Tips it forward, Eileen steers it aside. Eileen's stick is stuck on the net. She's having difficulty in getting it out. And finally is able to succeed as the play returns into the offensive zone there. Brennan along the boards for Bill Weeks. Bill Weeks, long shot from center. Into the corner it goes. Brennan jams it behind the Ducks, or behind the Untouchables net. Shot by Brennan, it's loose. But Bill Weeks cannot get the rebound in. It's gonna come out past neutral. Honey will get there, it looks like, before icing occurs, so. She continues to move forward at a minor amount of speed, gets it to Brennan. Brennan swings it up the boards for Blaze Etzel. Nice move by him. Quick shot. Doesn't find the back of the net. Play continues uninterrupted. James, nice pass to Blaze. Nice shot taken, but Tammy makes the save again. James pulls the trigger again. Wider than net it goes. Melissa gets it to Blaze. There's a wide open point if they can get it there, but the Ducks cannot. James in a high slot shot, but it goes wide. Play continues in that same corner area. Turned over to James. James pulls the trigger again. Say no! It trickles just under Tammy's 5-hole. 5-3 now. The Ducks scoring 3 third-period goals, and they are now only down by 2. 3:45 to go, not much time to work with. Ducks have to be very smart here and capitalize on every opportunity given to them. Not impossible, but certainly difficult. But you can sense momentum here in this period has definitely shifted in favor of the Ducks. James again, nice move around Ange. Quick shot, but Tammy's there to make the save with her pad. Comes out to John Gramlich. Oh, good poke by Tracy. She's able to get it out to neutral. Bill Weeks trying to make a play there, but John was able to get back in time. Turnover for a moment to James. Jay Hunter's able to help his team out and get it further. Shot by John, didn't get enough on it, so it goes well wide of the net. Blaze, backhand clear attempt. James bats it away. He's got Bill Weeks with him. Nice poke by Jay Hunter. Oh, it's in the air again. Bill Weeks couldn't hammer it home. Tried a couple baseball-like swings, but couldn't make contact with the ball. The Ducks really pressing here, and they find the back of the net again. Bill Weeks with the goal. And I believe the Untouchables have taken a timeout here. They need to regroup. They came into this period with a 5-0 lead. But now the Ducks very, very close to tying things up. They are now only down by 1 goal. And still plenty of time to score a 5th. 2:32 left on the clock. And we're going to take a quick break, folks. When we come back, the exciting conclusion to this DCHL feature game matchup. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A 5-4 game here. Untouchables still in the lead, but hanging on by a thread. That was not a timeout they took. It was a goalie timeout as Tammy appeared to have injured herself on that last goal. She's still in between the pipes. Gonna try and tough this one out, but I believe somebody else in the bench area is suiting up just in case. Wade takes a spill there, gets back up. Joe Shea keeping it in the corner. UT just killing time right now. They've had 4 goals dropped on them in this period. And they seem to be content with just killing time rather than being aggressive and putting pucks on Eileen. Brennan tries to play it around, takes it into the offensive zone. Quick clear out by Brian up to Joe Shea. 2-on-2 here. Quick shot saved by Eileen, and she swipes it aside. Joe Shea with control again, gets to Jay Hunter. Jay tried to make a nice move around, but was held up by the Ducks defender. Play continues along the board. Still in that corner, Joe Shea doing a nice job killing time. Out it comes. Bill Weeks on the advance. Holds up. Tried to get it to Brennan. Having difficulty. Brian able to get it out of the zone. Kicked aside. And Brian will again dump it into that corner. Just under a minute to play. Because it's a 1-goal game, every stoppage of play will stop the clock. And dumps it deep. Harney with some space. Gets it to Bill. Bill Weeks. Quick shot saved by Tammy with the stick. It goes into the opposite corner, and Weiscarver trying to clear it up, but Brennan reads the play. Shot! Bill Weeks couldn't find Twine there, but he had a quality chance at it. Comes out of the zone. Tway moving with it. John Gramlich, shot and a goal! Finds the far post, and the clock will continue to run as a result. And looks like that'll do it, folks. 15 seconds to go. We will get an additional drop, but it looks like UT will come away with a 6-4 victory here. The Ducks nearly completing a comeback of epic proportions. But in the end, John Gramlich ruins their hopes and dreams. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your final score of this matchup. Untouchables 6, Ducks 4. That's it for the Ducks tonight. They have completed their second of 2 games. 1 win, 1 loss, not a bad way to spend a Rockville Sportsplex Sunday. So now that everyone is getting set, and beg your pardon, folks, I don't know what I was thinking. Still another period to play. I blame dehydration. Anyway, folks, we'll see you for the 3rd period here shortly. That'll do it for this period's broadcast. Gonna throw it down to Carolyn, and we'll be right back.
I'm here with Joe from the Untouchables. So, Joe, you were up 5-0, and now the score is 4-6. What happened?
They woke up. I don't know. They're playing strong. The goalie Eileen made a bunch of great saves to keep them in it, and at this point, their score is willing to score and make it a real game. So we got a period left. We're up 2 now, so hopefully we can keep leading.
So let me ask you, how does your hair affect your playing? Is it a secret weapon?
It weighs me down, but it also keeps me looking pretty. So I'd rather look good and give the ball up than make a sweep play.
You've got your priorities in line, my friend. Thanks for talking to us, and let's go back upstairs to Jason.
Welcome back, folks. 3rd and final period left to play here. between the Ducks in purple and the Untouchables in green. I'm your play-by-play man, Jason Stitcher. Quick shot, Eileen steers it aside. Another shot coming off the rebound there. Behind the net it goes. And now the Ducks on the rush. Pass intended for Blade Tetzel. It goes off his stick. It's in neutral again. Diane Leitner giving it to James. James back to Blaze. Quick shot, but off the body it goes and into the corner. If you're confused, folks, it's because I messed up and I thought that last period was the third period. It's been a long, long day here. I've been here since 11 a.m. and it is now about 9 p.m. So that's my excuse. A quick shot that is saved by Tammy. And so as a result, this game's still far from over. 5 goals were dropped on the Ducks in the first period. They were able to come back and score 4. But John Gramlich with a late second period goal, putting the score at 6-4 and keeping Untouchables ahead. Another quick shot goes wide of the net. I believe it was blocked in front. John Gramlich on the rush. Holds up, pulls the trigger, not able to get enough on it. Eileen is down. Shot, but Eileen's pad made the save. John could not elevate as Eileen was sprawled on the floor, and that will count as a save in her favor. James to Bill. Bill Weeks tried to pull the trigger, couldn't do so. Goes to James. Tammy trying to cover it up, not having any luck. She continues to be down on the ground. And it looks like she's still injured from the previous period. A little slow to get up, but she's remaining in between the pipes. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty assessed to somebody here. Untouchables, the offenders. Not sure what the call was, but you will see it on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the DCHL production team for putting stats and info and other things on your video. You can also find all of our stats on our official website, playdchl.com. Just go to more info and stats library and download the Dropbox file to your laptop, PC, or personal device. Gaucher retreats back into his own zone, trying to buy himself some time and space. And Weiscarver clears it out to center. Honey with control. Cleared all the way down. Tammy stops it easily as it came low and slow. Tway taking it around. Put up to Bill Weeks. Bill Weeks shot, saved by Tammy. And with a little help from her teammates, they're able to swing it out of the zone. Quick shot by Bill, goes wide of the net, off the backboards. Brennan looking for Bill in front of the net. Doesn't find him. Quick shot, save made by Tammy again. Goes to the corner. Still in the same corner. Ducks enjoying a little bit of sustained zone time here. Untouchables having difficulty clearing it out. Joe Shea has possession now, but both Melissa and Brennan not giving him anything to work with. Quick shot by Honey. Goes off a couple feet and tried to clear out of zone. Penalty has expired, so we are at full strength once again. UT coming away without a goal against there. And in the neutral zone it comes. UT trying to score a goal here and increase their lead to 3, but as we've seen, folks, no lead is safe when you're playing the Ducks. They have the offensive firepower necessary to overcome 5 goal deficits, or at least 4 goal deficits. Looking for a 5th goal here. I believe they will find it soon if they continue to press as they have. And it's going to be a power play in favor of the Untouchables here. So after killing their own penalty, they will enjoy 2 minutes of a man advantage themselves. After a bit of hesitation, we have a puck drop. UT not able to keep it in the zone, forced to dump it and allow themselves to touch up. Diane to James. James back to Bill Weeks. Bill Weeks ships it forward, back to James along the boards. John Gramlich steals in, takes it the other way. Quick shot, and a goal again by John Gramlich. That's at least his 2nd, if not his 3rd. 7 goals in favor of the Untouchables. That one's going to count in the power play column. But as I said, don't count the Ducks out of it. 8.5 to play in the game. And the Ducks have shown that they will not give up and continue to fight every step of the way. Jay tried to drop it to John Gramlich, but it went behind him. In the corner now for Jessica Nayrod. Tried to swing it out. She did to Jay Hunter. Quick shot, saved by Eileen. John was wide open. Jay Hunter trying to find Twine now. Goes by everybody. James moving with Bill Weeks, gets it to him. Bill holds up to Blaze Etzel. Blaze back to Bill. Quick shot, goes off of a couple feet. Tammy was able to make the save. Another shot. This one doesn't get through traffic either. And John able to get it out into neutral. Ducks have to touch up. They've already done so. Turn over to Gramlich again. Quick shot, save by Eileen. Came at the pink line. She was able to make the save with her blocker. Tracy Bannister clearing it up for James. James to Blaze, took a hop over his stick. Bill Weeks tried to drag it along, but did not succeed in that. Tracy gets it past Jessica Nayrod, up to James. James to Bill. Bill Weeks, shot again, wide and high over the net it goes. Rocket of a shot though, the rebound off those boards came way out, almost toward the points. Jay Hunter helps out of the zone. No icing here as Tracy had a plausible play on it. Tracy Bannister with some time and space. Swings it out to Bill Weeks. Bill Weeks, nice move around Jay Hunter. He has Brennan with him. Tried to center it off of Tammy's blocker. Bill continuing to press here. Gets it to the front. And Brennan's gonna find the back of the net for the 5th Ducks goal of the game. A back and forth affair this has been, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, we will take a quick commercial break and resume on the drop. See you then. Welcome back, folks. Untouchables still up 7-5, but the Ducks continue to battle every step of the way and continuing to cut the deficit. They haven't led all game. Another shot and another goal! Brennan with another goal there after scoring about 30 seconds ago. And as I said, folks, never count the Ducks out of it. The referees are going to confer. This might be ruled a high sticking, actually. And no, it is going to be a good goal. Brennan pulling a bit of an Alex Ovechkin move there and knocking it out of midair into the top corner. 6-7 now. Untouchables continuing to hang on by a thread. They enjoyed a 5-0 lead in the second. Had 4 goals scored on them. Were able to score a 6th goal of their own towards the end of the period, and then another early on, but the Ducks continue to find ways to get past Tammy. And the pressure continues to be on the Untouchables to hang on to this lead and come away with the victory. Off the canvassing it goes. Jay Hunter clears it to the corner there. Way plays it to his teammate. It's going to be offside here if they touch it, so they choose instead to retreat backwards. Brennan with control now. Brennan crosses center and gains the offensive zone. And Wisecover is on him. Melissa Hoyle stops it. I'm sorry, that's not Melissa. Oh, and there's going to be a goal! Bill Weeks is going to be credited with that tally. And just like that, folks, we have a tie game, 7-7. And what a comeback tale this has been so far. Just goes to show, folks, never quit, no matter how large of a deficit you may face. You can always get back in it with hard work and a scoring touch. James, across the center, trying to get to Brennan, nothing doing there. Joe Shea chips it into the zone, tries to get by Tracy. James is able to help out there, gets it to Brennan, a semi-break here. And another shot by James. Tammy's able to make the save. She pokes it aside to that corner. Quay tried to ice it down. Instead it goes to Joe Shea's stick. Centering pass intended for John Gramlich, but he has to instead retrieve it in that corner. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the game. Ducks looking for a comeback victory. Quick shot by James, doesn't get through traffic. Brian took a spill, past the Blaze at center. Bill Weeks now gonna try and find it, and is it in? It's loose, and there's gonna be a whistle here. Dangerously close to trickling under Tammy's 5-hole and into the back of the net. But the whistle comes in the nick of time. Untouchables catching a bit of a break there, as it was still loose at Tammy's feet, but the referees lost sight, which caused them to blow the whistle, or the play dead. Out of the zone it comes. They're continuing here, shot on net, but it's saved by Eileen. But we will have another draw in the Ducks defensive zone. Tway pulls the trigger, goes high and wide. Joe Shea tried to chip it in from a tough angle, couldn't do so. Goes high in the sky again. And Tway's able to keep it in. John Gramlich trying to pull the trigger, shoots wide, however. Tway with a chance there. John trying to get the rebound, backhand chance, but doesn't find it. Ducks defenders clearing it out of the zone, or trying to, but they do not succeed. And somehow, some way, Untouchables are able to score again. That was a tough angle, folks, but bounces off the post and past Eileen. So the Untouchables, with 58.3 seconds remaining, regain the lead. Defending champions refusing to lose this game. But as we've seen, still plenty of time left for the Ducks to score and tie it up again. James tried to get it to Bill Weeks, couldn't do so. It comes out of the zone. Ducks can't touch it. Joe Shea brings it back into his zone. He's going to retreat back and kill time. 38 seconds to go now. Jay Hunter Successfully gets it to neutral. 28 seconds to go now. James tries to get by Joe Shea. Difficult to say the least for him. James trying for the wraparound, couldn't do so. John Bramlich with the chance. He's got a wide open net if he chooses to shoot on it, but Honey is able to get it away from him. 6 seconds to go, and it looks like the Untouchables will come away with the victory. 8-7 is the final score. But my goodness, did the Ducks make it so hard for them to come away with the W. Not much more you can ask for in a feature game matchup, folks. Some great saves by the netminders, some great goals by the goal scorers. But in the end, it is the Untouchables that come away with the 8-7 victory. I've been your play-by-play man, Jason Stitcha. Thank you for joining me. We're going to throw it downstairs to Carolyn for the post-game interview. See you then, and see you later.
I'm here with John from the Untouchables. Congratulations on your win, John.
Thanks.
So, you guys it was an intense game, literally down to the last minute.
And it shouldn't have been. We were up 5-0 and we barely won, so we're really lucky.
So, but you weren't lucky. It was primarily your skill, it seems. You were involved in 5 of the goals, I believe?
I had a big chocolate milkshake earlier today, and it was sitting in my belly, and I couldn't run at all. So I just sat in front of the net, and then my great teammates came and passed the ball to me, and all I did was tap it in. So I didn't really do much of anything.
Good strategy.
Yeah.
You brought the goals home, and that's what matters.
Yeah, so I would recommend having a big chocolate milkshake before every game for everybody.
Everyone, that's great advice, straight from John. Well, thank you for joining us for tonight's featured game on DCHL, and please make sure to visit us next week.